getting set for the Pontiac Grand Prix men's 100-meter dash. World and American record held by Maurice Green, set last year in Athens, and he has also run the fastest time in the world this year, 9.91. And running here in lane 4 today, John Capel of Gainesville, Florida. Played football for 2 years, most recently as a wide receiver for the Gators, and talked about the difficulty he's had in deciding whether it's football or track and field.
All my life, like, my dad is like Super Bowl and Olympics. No matter what's going on in our family at the time, we're going to watch either one of those. If it's Super Bowl Sunday, we're in front of the TV watching Super Bowl. And if the Olympics are on TV, we're watching the Olympics. So all my life, I mean, I have that background to where my father and my mother, you know, they love sports. So all my life, it's football, track, and either one that's on TV at the time, we're watching it.
Well, obviously, John Capel realizes that to go to the Olympic Games, you only have a chance once every 4 years, and he has some time left to make it to the Super Bowl in the NFL. He told me today that he feels like his best shot is at 200 meters, but obviously running the 100 meters is going to help him to his goal of making the team.
Down in lane 2, little known and little recognized Tim Harden, who has a silver medal from the relay in 1996, has been started slowly this year, only run 10:27 due to some injury problems. But this guy's trying to learn how to run the race correctly, technically correctly. He knows he has the speed. He knows he's getting the experience. This is a guy you don't want to think about voting off of the Olympic team until the final has been run and he isn't in it.
And the lane assignments 1 through 8. Harden runs in 2, Capel in 4, Floyd Hurd's in lane 5. And a late entry into this event, Terrence Trammell, who also has a football background. He talked himself into this thing. There was an open lane, and he asked to run, and he's in there.
Fourth in the hurdles earlier was Terrence Trammell, and he figures, hey, I'm here. I wouldn't mind doing a little bit more speed work, but I believe that by running the 100 like he does, he hurts his rhythm for the hurdles. I talked to Mark Kerr about it, and Mark just kind of got a smile on his face and didn't have a comment.
Well, the thing is also is you have to think he had a long career at South Carolina this year, and you would think he would want to rest a little bit more before the Olympic trials.
Floyd Hurd with a nice start. There's Harden running in lane 2. Here comes Capel. Capel and Harden, and John Capel will win it.
John Capel looking very good from the very start of the race, and Tim Harden looking good for the first 50 meters, but once he figured out he didn't have that other gear, he just shut it down after about 75 meters. It's the first time we've really seen John Capel look good and take control of a race this year. I got to tell you, he's getting awful close to the Olympic trials before having a race like that.
Well, you know, I asked him today, I said, John, you know, you made the decision not to run on your collegiate team this year. Do you think that helped or hurt you? He said, you know what, I won't know until I get to the Olympic trials and the whole thing is over and I've either made the team or not. But, you know, he's run 10:13 this year, and he was hoping to run right around that or a little bit better because he said in that case he'll be ready for the trials.
Looked to me like Terrence Trammell might have gotten up for second, certainly no worse than third out in lane 8, so the speed is definitely still there.
Capel wins it, Trammell second, and we go to Armin Katea.
Thanks, Vern. John, you talked about trying to qualify most likely in the 200. How big a step in the direction is that with this win in the 100 today?
I don't know. Like, I haven't been tapering down from any races because Coach is trying to get me ready for the 200, but if I can keep up what I'm doing, 200's gonna look pretty good.
You said you're not as awestruck as you were a couple of years ago running these races, and that Green and Johnson have to keep an eye out on you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm young, but I got a lot of fire in me. And hopefully I can show that fire when we get to the Olympic trials.
All right, John. Thanks a lot.
John Capel, the winner of the men's 100-meter. Terrence Trammell moved into second, running in lane 8. And Jeff Lanes, the 29-year-old one-time Pac-10 champion, finishes third.